Hi, everybody. It's Don, and we've been spending a bunch of time trying to figure out how we can make advanced social psychology amazing for you in these next few weeks. And we think we figured it out. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the changes to the course by going through the syllabus with you. So, this is a different syllabus. We're in new changing times. I realize I talk about the syllabus as a contract. It's a different contract, and we think you're going to like it. So, let's see what we got going on. All right. So what we have here, you can see we have a revised syllabus and the changes I've tried to make in yellow so you can kind of see what's going on. I've indicated here in this opening paragraph now that we're revising the syllabus due to the changes created by a worldwide pandemic. And we made these changes really to promote your learning and success. We've made our assignments more timely, lower stakes, and more streamlined. So it's going to look like a lot, and there are a lot of things that are different, but we've really tried to make this easier for you to learn and to demonstrate your learning the rest of the way this semester. And please, please stay connected with us as we continue. One of the first changes is that while we're not going to be meeting as a class, we're going to be posting videos for you. We're going to be posting PowerPoints for you. On Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at our normal class time at 9:30, I'm going to be having a live Zoom chat. So starting at 9:30, if you click on that link that you see right here, if you click on that link, you'll get me and we'll get to talk about advanced social. We can talk about your questions about content. We can also talk about life. I mean, I want to stay connected with you. You're my favorite class. You're great students, and we're there for you. So please use that link on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 if you want to come in and talk. As we go through, a lot of things are the same. I'll point out here that our student learning outcome number 5 is gone. We are not going to be doing a research proposal this semester. I've made the determination that the library resources that you might have to use for that might be a little harder to come by, and I'm just going to pull that off your plate and replace it with things that I think are going to be a little more realistic for the situation we're now facing. Right here under opportunities to earn points, I reiterate my earlier point that we've done this to really try to make things easier. It looks like there's more things. There are a couple more things, but those things are lower stakes, so we think easier to handle. One of the first big changes, and I'll point you here, is that you've taken one exam so far, and that exam is going to stand, but your second and third exam are going to change radically. Instead of taking exams, you're going to create exams. So what you're going to do is you're going to write an exam with 20 longer answer items with an answer section to show your mastery of the content. You can use your notes. You can use your textbook. You can't work together. That's something we're going to draw the line at. And the second exam will cover the helping and aggression lectures and readings. And the final exam will cover the group conflict, stereotyping, prejudice lectures and readings. For each exam, 16 of those items are going to come from the lecture because 80% comes from lecture in this class. And then 20%, those remaining 4 items, should come from readings not covered in lecture. One of the things you're going to see going forward is that for the weeks we have coming up, there are only going to be 2 readings posted each week to try to streamline that. So previously we might have 3 or even 4. There are only going to be 2 readings a week. We realize you're going to get a little bit exposure to less content, but we think that's probably appropriate given the situations we're all facing. I will also put out that we recommend you build your exams while working through the course content. So if there's something that I spend a lot of time on, something you think might be important, I might recommend that you write a question and an answer at that point to help you out. And then at the end of having gone through the lecture content, it might be really easy to just kind of organize that into your exam submission. For the pop quizzes, the 4 pop quizzes you took before break, those still stand. The 6 after are going to be replaced. We're still going to call them quizzes till you can find them, but they're going to be replaced by short weekly assignments. So what's going to happen is every Monday morning, we're going to upload the YouTube videos for the lectures for that week, as well as the PowerPoints to help you go through that. And I do recommend that you use the PowerPoints to supplement your viewing of the lectures. I would recommend not just using the PowerPoints by themselves. But you review that content over the week at your convenience. And then by that Sunday, by the end of the day Sunday, and I really mean by the end of the day, so before midnight, we're going to ask you to complete that weekly assignment. And these will be in Canvas. The questions that you're going to be answering on that quiz are going to be basically, what were the big takeaways? What was the most surprising thing you learned? And what questions and concerns did you have? So we expect that these are going to be really easy for you to kind of show us that you've inputted some of that information and thought about it critically at the end of each week. So you're going to do those for weeks 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 to get those final 6 quizzes done. For the helping mission, We've pushed that deadline back to Sunday, May 29th by midnight. And at this point, we don't want you to actually conduct your mission if you haven't already, and if that's going to get in the way of social distancing guidelines. So if you have now an evaluation plan and what you think would happen if you were to do it instead of an actual evaluation for now, that is completely, totally fine. And for any of this, if you have questions or need some guidance, please reach out to us and let us know. The research pre-proposal and research proposal are gone, and they've been replaced by other things that we think are more timely. So what you're going to see here is we're going to be having a COVID-19 mission report. The situation that we're facing, I think, is very relevant for social psychology. And we're going to be putting together an assignment to allow you to apply these theories and methods to the experience that we're facing. And guidelines of that are going to be forthcoming. For the social justice mission report, we're going to provide guidelines for that. We've added a couple more points on that. The mission is not going to change in what you had to do, but we had to move some points around. So that's now going to work 75 points, which is a little bit more than it was before. The final two things that we're adding in terms of assignments is a Homework for Life PSA. A PSA stands for Public Service Announcement, where at the end of the semester, you're going to tell us, what did you learn in a compelling way that could help the world in either written or a video form. We'll have lots more information on that later. The final assignment is a course reflections report. These will be top things you learned, big things you're going to take away, and things like that. That'll provide a capstone on that experience. And that's what we got. So that original points breakdown, as you see here, that is no longer the case, and it's been replaced with this. It looks like a lot of things, but it's actually, again, a streamlined list that we think is really going to help you out for completing your learning in this class in an effective way, and hopefully a very valuable way for the social situation we're all facing. For our course policies, I want to point out I've added an empathy addendum. I recognize things are different now. Ashley recognizes things are different now. This is real. And this is going to be tough. I didn't sign up to teach an online class, and you didn't sign up to take an online class. So us keeping connected and us being as forgiving as we can is going to be helpful. So I'll say right here, if you have difficulty with the content, the assignments, and or the deadlines, please reach out to us and we will work with you as well as we can. We want you to learn to succeed. We are here to promote your success. I really want you to learn and find the stuff that we learn valuable. I want to have a wonderful experience in the weeks that we have left. And I want to point out, I even put it in bold and underline it, we should be creating physical distance right now, not social distance. We are here for you. We want to connect with you. We want to be there for you. You kind of scroll down here, you see what the rest of the way looks like. So we just had 2 weeks off. One of those was a good thing. One of those was a less good thing. We have 3 weeks coming up on aggression stuff. So as I said, on Monday morning, we're going to post the content. By Sunday night, you'll submit that weekly quiz to kind of demonstrate your learning. And then that exam that exam you'll create will be due by the end of the day, before midnight on Monday, April 13th. Then we enter the last section of the class, the prejudice section. We'll have 4 weeks on that. Again, we'll be uploading the content on Monday morning. You'll hopefully get through it during that week. You'll upload your weekly quiz by the end of the day that following Sunday. And we have a typo there. That should be Sunday. And I'm sorry, we don't have a typo there. That is actually the final exam schedule. So your final exam is due by the end of the day on the day we would have had that final exam. So that is Thursday during finals week. Sorry, my bad. One of the things you need to find with video recordings is sometimes we make mistakes. And we'll get through this together. We've outlined your due dates as we come back. We tried to spread out the assignments as much as we could. It looks like there's a lot, but a lot of these aren't that enormous in terms of what we're expecting from you in terms of work. I really want to streamline what we're doing and have you thinking deeper and more critically, but hopefully doing less things. And that's what we got. So I want to reiterate, we can get through this. We're going to be there for you. And I want to stay connected. I want to see you on the Zoom chats on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I want to be teaching you as well as I can teach you, and I want to show you as much empathy as I can show you. So please, as you're navigating this very difficult situation, let us know how we can be there for you and how we can help you succeed this semester. So that's what I've got. I hope that this makes some sense to you. Please keep us in mind with questions. We're going to be using a lot of Canvas as we progress, and this is going to be a good time. We got this. We still got wonderful stuff to learn, and this is still my favorite class. So hopefully I'll be seeing you virtually really soon.